down on the bottom, down to the last drop in the cup, down on the bottom, no place to go.
You're listening to Colin James. He's got a brand new album out. It is
good.
called Open Road. It sounds great.
Love it.
Nominated again. It's starting to seem a gold hat for a Juno Award. He just keeps winning award after award after award. And Colin James is coming to Montreal. He's going to be playing the Jazz Fest here as he does a tour of part of Eastern Canada. And he's on the line right now. Colin, thanks for being here this afternoon.
You bet. How are you?
Doing pretty good. How are you?
Good.
So this is you heading back on the road now. Obviously, same effect as of everybody else who couldn't do much for the past couple of years. So first time in how long?
Well, I just finished coming off the road with Buddy Guy. We did about 19 shows starting, March and April. We did about 19 shows with Buddy Guy. So we've been out on the road, and I've been out on the road since then a little bit. But it'd be great to get back out this summer and get back to doing what we are supposed to be doing.
Yeah. I just wondered, too, over the course of the last couple of years, we talked to some people, you know, in whatever, whether it's in music, whether it's in acting, whether they're writers. You use that time creatively to write. What was that time like for you?
Well, you know, it was unsettling, I think, for everybody, just as far as, and I think the music business, you know, probably like some other businesses, really took a hit. I mean, it's one thing to slow down, it's another thing entirely to stop. So that was weird, and I think for people in the business who are technicians and stuff too, people were finding other jobs, and so it kind of upset the apple cart a little bit in that world too. But anyway, apart from that, you know, it was, you know, you did what you had to do. We made a record through the whole thing, and it was difficult, but not impossible. And it's just that my producer lives in London, England. So
yeah, that's fun. Okay.
That makes it a little challenging.
Yeah, so, you know, if we started at like 11 o'clock in the morning, my time was at 8 o'clock at night, his time. And, you know, finding the time and doing it all over Zoom was frustrating, but doable.
So now that situation has changed so much, and like you said, you've been back out on the road, it's got to feel so good. I'm just wondering, you know, Colin, you've been doing this a long time. I think I was a teenager the first time I went to go see you live. You're always solid. You always bring your full game. But I'm just wondering, for you, how do you keep it fresh for you? How does it not become kind of like deja vu, traveling coast to coast and playing the same places? And, you know, I'm wondering about that.
Well, honest with you, you know, the fact that over the last few blues records, you know, that I've put out, I mean, not all blues, but over the last three records, you know, we've gained this kind of a bit of an American, people kind of rediscovering me down there. And for me, it was really, I really embraced this last tour because I had a chance to kind of be just a guy who had to turn an audience on. Some people didn't know who I was. You know, I played the first show in Beverly Hills.
Oh, wow.
And, you know, I used to be signed to a record company there, but, you know, I opened up for Keith Richards in Beverly Hills in 1990. What was it? One. So that's how long I'd been inside of my own show in L.A. And we had a great show there, and it kind of showed us what we were in for. So, you know, it was kind of freeing because I could just kind of be someone turning on an audience, and it was just great to get back out there. And again, we're doing that again after we play these shows out east. We're heading down to Chicago, New York, and Boston, playing down there as well. So this will be about a 3-week run.
That's awesome.
So how many albums is this now for you? Do you count?
It's 20, but 2 of those were...
Wow.
Yeah, I do count, but the only reason I do count is because you remember your life through records. Yeah. I mean, I remember my daughter because it was Compass Point, and we were in the Bahamas doing Bad Habits. And that's when my daughter was born. And my son was born around Little Big Band, too. You know, so they're little mileposts in your life, but the 2 best ofs were, I guess I'd be with most record companies now except for Sony. I think I'd be with every other label, I think. And every time they want to do a best of, so 2 of those were best ofs, but they had new songs on them as well. So.
And is this, so the album, the new one, is called Open Road. That's a reflection of you being back on the open road. What brought this about?
Well, the last 3 records have road themes. We have Blue Highways, then we had Miles to Go, and I'm beating a dead horse.
It's working, though. It's working.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, if they did, don't beat it. I decided to go for the road theme, maybe against my better on the third one. With the pandemic and everything, it seemed like an obvious. Yeah. So there you go.
So you're coming to Montreal,
back to Montreal
playing here
at MTELUS, which is just such a fantastic venue. It's an intimate venue. You're a crowd pleaser. I mean, people just always love to come see you live. So are we gonna we're gonna get the Colin James that we are always used to seeing, Colin?
Yeah. Well, last time I looked, it's just. Yeah, right now I'm loving my band. We've my other guitar player, who's fairly new in the band, is from Austin, Texas, originally from Canada, but has been down in the States for years. He was actually on The Voice 2020.
Oh, wow.
He was on The Voice, but yeah. Anyway, he's fantastic. I love my band right now, Mariner on harmonica and bass, and just can't wait. We're ready to get out there, and like I say, a lot to prove, a lot of stuff to do on this next tour, and I just can't wait to get out. The Montreal Jazz Fest, I've been playing. I guess this must be my 7th or 8th time, I think.
Yeah,
cool.
And you deliver every time. It's going to be such a great night. We're so
glad.
Hope
so.
Yeah. Oh, come on. There's no doubt about it. We're so looking forward to having you
back on the road. Colin James is going to be playing in Montreal. He's also got dates on the Maritimes and in Ottawa as well. July 5th, Montreal Jazz Fest. Colin, thank you so much. Wish you all the best of luck. Look forward to seeing you here.
Pleasure. Thanks, man.
Take good care.
Thanks,
there you
Colin.
go. Album, by the way, again, is called Open Road. And if that song is an indication, the first one we played, I'm going to have to check out the
Pretty
album.
darn good. You can get your tickets to that show at MontrealJazzFest.com.